Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today I'm playing PolyArt Games Moss, which is a game that's now available on Steam and Oculus Home, but was previously available only on PlayStation VR. So Moss tells the tale of a tiny little mouse named Quill. We're about to start in on her story. You see a butterfly right now floating across the pages. Now you're basically just a phantom in this game.
Your time has come at last, dear reader. While we began this tale long ago, we hope it is yours to finish. But this story is not yours alone. No. It is tied to another.
Okay.
And the journey you take together could change the fate of both our worlds. Shall we begin?
Worlds, alright.
They called it the Cinder Night. What came from those dark, starless skies would change the world of Moss forever. The peace that had settled across the land was broken by an unconquerable nightmare. And that night, the animals nearly met their end. First, they killed the king. A winged creature broke from the shadows and plucked him from his royal bedchamber high atop the tallest tower. Next, the serpent Sarfog and the armies of the Arcane tore up from the underworld. They ravaged the castle in search of that which gave the king power beyond understanding. One of the fabled glass relics. The King's Guard fought bravely, but the castle soon pulsed with the Arcane's evil. Every room was gutted, every statue, tapestry, and adornment hexed. But the glass was never found. Even the reclusive sprites set aside their differences on that fated night. They sent a great champion, empowered by their own glass relic, to challenge the serpent and its steel army. Meanwhile, Sir Argus, commander of the King's Guard, led the survivors west through a temple long abandoned by their ancestors and far away from their newly risen enemies.
I feel like this is a
It was an arduous escape. Finally, after passage beneath the impassable mire, they found refuge in a clearing hidden safely in the trees.
I like how the pages just kind of fade.
Argus charged back to join the sprite champion at the mire's edge. Together, they fought back the Arcane and sealed the temple passage that led to the clearing. But the champion was gravely injured. Clutching his glass, he retreated deep into the forest where he drew his last breath. A large tree grew upon him. It stood many years in watchful duty, safeguarding the glass and awaiting its next hero.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming that I'm gonna help the next hero or be the next hero, one of the two. It's a little bright. Oh. Alright.
That hero, albeit an unlikely one, did arrive at a time she'd be needed most. Quill was out adventuring beyond the edge of the clearing. Dusk was creeping in, but she wondered what she might find if she went just a little farther. She was not exactly sure what she roused, but she felt no danger from the
there I
beings
am.
silently peering down at her. Quill had to hurry. The village gates would soon close, and night would follow.
Alright, Quill. Let's head for the village. This game is definitely gorgeous. So, I've played a bunch of games, not necessarily like this, but with a similar pattern of
Night, her uncle often warned, was when danger was most present. But Quill preferred the stories of the magical creatures that woke to protect the forest.
Sorry, Quill. My bad. Sometimes it's a lot more obvious than you think. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Alright, well. I think they just shut me out of the village. Oh, there we are. It really does look like they just shut us out of the village, Quill. Mice are quite good at climbing. Can I climb up there? No. Alright, where are we going? Where's Bullseye? Oops. It was a good idea until it died. the game. That's right. That's fine, so that's come on, Phil. Let's do this. Some boards coming up. There we go. I don't know, Quill.
Thanks to her new friend, Quill had saved priceless grains from the hourglass.
I'm glad I have this new friend to get me across this bridge.
She raced to the door of the cottage she shared with her uncle, hoping once he saw her discovery, he'd lose himself in tales of its legend. Uncle Argus was watching the evening light dim when Quill burst through the front door of their cottage. Uncle! Uncle, there's something you have to see!
Out past the bell again,
He scolded.
Quill, I've told you countless
So I could
times.
get payment.
I know, Quill replied, crestfallen. I didn't mean to worry you, but I found something strange and magical. Quill's hands trembled as she showed him the glass. What is it? She asked. A look of panic spilled over her uncle's stoic exterior.
Of course it did.
Where did you find this?
Roared Uncle Argus. Quill had never seen her uncle so shaken. Just west of the clearing, she explained. And as soon as I picked it up, something started helping me. Uncle Argus followed her motion.
A reader. With you, here, right now? Quill, what you found is very powerful and very dangerous.
He said with great concern.
If I could take this burden from you, I would. But this reader has chosen.
I guess I'm the reader. Hey, I'm reading a book or being
Even with
narrated
the
a book.
moon full and bright, I must go right away.
Quill pressed. Where are you going? I can help. We can help.
Hey, another little squirrel.
No!
He snapped.
They'll find you and tear you apart. I have to go alone. It is for your own safety and for everyone here in the clearing.
His long, heartfelt hug told her he was heading for danger.
Sorry, Uncle Argus.
I'll be back before midnight. Until I return, I need your
Hey, a
word
noble
you
steed,
will not
right?
leave the clearing with that
Squirrel's
glass.
cool. He's got
Promise me, Quill.
a harness or
I promise,
a saddle.
she said reluctantly, wondering where her uncle was going so deep into the night.
Okay. Back into the book. So that's the game I was thinking of. There's
Hey,
a
kid!
game-
Kid! Wake up!
I think it's called Shark Flight or something like that.
Hey, kid, over here! I know where your uncle went. I can show you. You're twofold now. Very important. Bring that glass, and your sidekick too. We're going to need them.
Seriously, don't follow the purple thing. It's
Quill
probably
called
leading
out.
you somewhere.
Hey! Starthing, wait!
You really gonna follow this purple
Quill
thing?
had never met a starthing. In campfire stories, they often meddled in the lives of mortals. And when they appeared, mischief followed.
Yeah, I get the mischief part of this a lot.
Passage through the eastern gate was strictly forbidden. But despite her promise, Quill knew in her heart that Uncle Argus needed her. Quill demanded answers. Starthing, you can't just barge in here with your
Really
riddles.
feel like this
Where
a
is
bad
he?
idea.
What do you know? trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
There we go. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh, it made a portal of some kind there.
This way, kid, urged the starving.
I don't
And
like
don't
this
forget
at
to
all.
tuck your ears in.
Going through that purple portal is probably not a good idea, Quill. Lots of little bugs here. Just one little mouse. Trapped. Giant axe. Sorry, Phil. The deer distracted me. That's cool. Oh man. The rock is a little wet. Makes sense, it was in the water, right? Wow! One more time, Quill. We could make it. Alright, Quill. Not sure where we're going, but this doesn't seem like a good idea. I see a scroll over here. Go. Nice work, Phil.
Just on the other side is the mire, the starling assured her. There's a good chance your uncle's still there.
Good chance. I see the squirrel, so that's my friendly squirrel. A lot of big swords there. Humans must have had a battle. Quite the journey so far.
Did you hear that? The starling seemed anxious. I've ruffled enough leaves in these parts. I can't be seen with you. I'll catch up with you later. Just don't go and die on me.
I'm sorry, Quill. So that was thank you in sign language. Quill speaks by American Sign Language, which is kind of cool. Glad I could help. Not sure where I should go here. I feel like this is still right. Alright. I'm not sure which way to go. Oh, I see what I can do. Alright. I need to get up over that bridge. Get distracted by going in the other direction. And the answer was, of course, right in front of me. Oops. Just to notice, the wall is not actually slippery. It's just I'm terrible at climbing and jumping. Let's try this one more time. Alright, Quill. Over the bridge. first enemy and I already taken out. Let's see if we can do this again, Quill. We did it, we killed one. Down. Let's try again. Alright. We did it, Quill.
A whisper echoed through the trees.
Fought like someone who has stolen our champion's power.
Really?
A small, yet fantastical band of sprites emerged, surrounding Quill.
I'm Veda, root seer of the mire, and you have crossed into our domain.
She sized up Quill with a rueful gaze, then turned her attention upward.
I sense you there too. I have not felt the presence of such a promising reader in some time.
A youthful warrior marched forward. Rootseer, I'm prepared to honor our great champion's legacy. Rodent, give us our glass.
No. It's my glass now.
Quill stepped closer. Where is my uncle? If you've hurt him...
Silence!
Veda thundered back.
It was Argus who summoned us here, and now I see why. Young one, I'm afraid the trees hum of attack. Your uncle's been taken to the castle of your ancestors.
Quill's knees buckled as Veda continued.
Argus put himself at great risk calling for us. Your uncle once took a solemn oath to protect the glass of your fallen king. He is the only one left who knows where it's been hidden. The Arcane have long sought to wrest that knowledge from him.
But didn't I
And
just
you
get
dare to cross into the mire with our glass? Sarfog will soon burn through this forest looking to tear you and your reader apart. Unless, of course, you find them first. Take these. Weapons made for the mighty champion who died so that your people could live.
Quill felt its
Upgrades.
otherworldly power course through her.
Find your uncle, Twofold, before the serpent and its masters break him.
The warrior fumed. Our glass with her? Rootseer, she's minuscule.
Come now. The reader has chosen its hero. We must let their story unfold.
Veda replied with a frost of finality, and vanished into the shadows of the mire.
Wow. So I think once we materialize again, I think it's a good time to call it quits for right now. As Quill has just upgraded to this green sword. Hopefully a little bit more powerful because those bugs were kind of annoying. you've enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed kind of relaxing and playing through Quill's mossy world here. I wonder if I can climb up here. If there's anything I can get before I say goodbye for the night. Looks like there might be a scroll over here. Now, I'm still not sure what these scrolls actually do, to be honest. I just know that each one I get, I think, is actually adding to that painting back in the book. So, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this first look at Quill's Adventures. I don't know if I'll play this more on the channel or not, but it's definitely a fun adventure game, reminiscent of, like I said, a couple of games I played in the past. Kin, Hero Bound, a little bit of Lucky's Tale, but definitely much more advanced. And definitely more of a AAA style title. Wonderful graphics. Very well put together, and definitely challenging, as you've seen with all of my fails. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. Thanks for watching and enjoying Quill's little adventures, and I'll see you next time.